G'day everyone, it's Papa Nerd here, and today I'm going to do an unboxing of a game called Star Trek Ascendancy. It's from Gale Force 9 games. They have a reputation for doing some very detailed games of popular IPs. Firefly, which has become massive with the number of expansions they've brought out. They've also done Sons of Anarchy, and later this year they're also going to bring out a Doctor Who game, which I'm really looking forward to. I don't know a lot about Ascendancy, aside from the fact that obviously it's a Star Trek game, but it looks very interesting, it looks very cool, and it's one that I am really looking forward to trying. It's part of what is called the 4X type of game. The 4Xs are explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate your enemies. So it sounds cool, and I'm hoping it will be cool. It's for 3 players at the moment, strictly 3 players, but there are expansions on the way. The core set comes with the Federation, the Klingons and the Romulans to play, and then separate expansions are coming out soon for the Ferengi and the Cardassians. So that will take the number of players up to 5. The box says that it takes about an hour per player. So like other Gale Force 9 games, it will start getting quite lengthy the more players you involve. So by the looks of the back of the box, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So let's get down to the unboxing. All right, now, we start out with lots of cardboard. Tokens, we've got here, we've got production, research, command tokens, warp tokens, culture, and the various faction symbols. We've got, if I remember rightly, these are the pathways that link the various planets and star systems. We've also got Ascendancy tokens up the top here. More pathways, Ascendancy tokens. More pathways and Ascendancy tokens. It's obviously there are different lengths, so I'm assuming the distance comes into play somehow with various warp speeds. Now we get down to Star Trek Online, just a little redeemable freebie. Might look into that later. We have a rulebook. Seems to be quite heavily illustrated. Images from the TV show. It looks as though I was about to say it looks as though it concentrates mainly on the Next Generation, but then they've thrown in a shot of good old Captain Kirk, so it looks as though it takes in the entire Star Trek timeline. So it's what's that? It's about a 30-page rulebook there, and we get what looks like player control panels, the Federation, the Romulans, and the Klingons. They're quite nice looking, aren't they? And we have more ads. That one's an ad for the Ferengi Alliance expansion. Fall 2016. I don't think they've made that date. And that one's for the Cardassians. The current ads are saying that it's due in Q1 of 2017, so hopefully it's not too far away. We've got some dice. A lot of regular 6-sided dice and one with numbers on it. They're not 1 to 6, so I'm not sure how that comes into the rules. We have a deck of cards, turn order cards. There looks to be quite a few of these, so I'm going to assume that means they're planning on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turn order cards. Currently there are only 3 factions with 2 more on the way, so it sounds as if they're planning to bring out quite a few more expansions in the hopefully not too distant future. What have we got here? We've got exploration cards. The obvious one at the top is Q. Oops, sorry. Antidean terrorist plot, Nausicaan pirates, Iconium probe, an abandoned colony, encounter at Farpoint. If you're a Next Gen fan, you'll remember that one. If you're an original series fan, you'll remember Where No One Has Gone Before. Warp, The Traveller, these do seem to be fairly heavily into Next Gen. What else we got? Some smaller cards. These ones are Federation advancements. And I'm assuming that there'll be advancements for the other factions in this deck as well. So we've got Federation advancements, Romulan, Klingon. You've got your starting advancement there for the Klingons, which is disrupting technology. You can add the Klingon High Council, combat transporters, and similar ones for Starfleet and the Romulans. We have trade agreements. I'm not sure how they factor in. So we see lots of cards here. Trade agreement. I have no idea how these factor into the game at the moment. I still have to get into the rules. What have we got here? These are larger format cards. So they're obviously player guides. And then you've got science, colonization, diplomatic, battle group. So I'd say these are for different production phases or something along those lines. Obviously you need to stick assets on there to complete them. More cards. What have we got here? Dangerous Flora. More exploration cards. Not sure why they're packaged separately to the other ones I was looking at. Let's see. Wrath of Olympus. That's Knights of Zetar. Oh, these are original series ones. So it looks as though they may have split the game scenarios into original series and then another deck for the Next Gen series so you don't cross the timelines. Now we've got the planets with Earth there at the top. There's supposed to be something like 30 planets. They'll say unexplored on one side, except for the 3 homeworlds: Earth, Kronos, and Romulus, which no longer exists in the rebooted timeline. Then we've got a whole bunch of planets. I think they're all based on ones that were shown in the TV series. I'm not that big a Star Trek fan that I immediately recognize. Although Rurapente, I remember, that's the prison planet. So those are planets you can explore and get various resources from and settle, colonize as your faction expands. Then we have lots and lots of beautiful plastic. We've got little Federation ships here. They all look like they're the Enterprise D, the ship from Next Generation. We've got a whole bunch of Klingon ships, Romulan warbirds. Let's actually get a couple out. So, I don't know if it's going to be able to focus on that. So, I mean, they're not brilliantly detailed, but I think they'll do the job. Well, here we've got More ships. These are fleet. So the little symbol there says 3 fleet. So I'm assuming that's for multiples of ships or something. I think these are some of the resources. We've got blue, gold, and red. Not sure how they settled in, but once again, I'll find out when I play the game. And then we've got the equivalent for Romulans and Klingons and Federation. I think these are star bases or something like that that you put onto the planets you settle. So that's it. It seems like an interesting sort of a strategy game, as you explained. I actually quite like games where you explore things, colonize, etc. It'll be interesting to see how it stands up to Star Trek Frontiers, which also came out a while back. This was basically a reskinning of Mage Knight. It had a similar sort of theme where you were exploring, although in the case of Frontiers it could be played solo up to 4 players. This apparently requires strictly 3 players. I'm not sure how it'll play with 2, and there doesn't seem to be any real solo variant available at the moment. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff to get through, quite a big rule book to study up on. So hopefully I'll be able to come back sometime fairly soon, get it to the table, and let you all know what I thought. Till next time, keep on gaming.